Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm. The recent directive involving federal employees and artificial intelligence has sparked widespread controversy. An email prompted by Elon Musk asked government workers to account for their weekly accomplishments, which are reportedly being analyzed by an AI system to assess job necessity. This email, though not mentioning any penalties, was initially interpreted by some as implying resignation for non-compliance. President Trump endorsed the initiative, suggesting that it identifies redundant positions. However, unions and several agencies have pushed back, citing legality concerns and employee demoralization. Critics accuse the administration of intimidation tactics, with claims that the directive circumvents standard procedures. The Justice Department reassured its employees that participation is voluntary despite Musk's earlier comments implying otherwise. Multiple agencies have instructed their staff to disregard the email, perceiving the approach as invasive and demotivating. The initiative is part of Musk's broader effort to streamline the federal workforce, aiming for a 10% reduction. Concerns over data privacy have also emerged, with a federal judge issuing a preliminary injunction against certain data interventions by the administration.
Apple announced a bold plan to invest $500 billion in the United States over the next 4 years, creating 20,000 jobs. The company is set to open a new facility in Texas by 2026, focusing on manufacturing artificial intelligence servers. This move follows a meeting between Apple CEO Tim Cook and former President Donald Trump, where discussions on tariffs and production shifts were reportedly held. Despite this American expansion, Apple will continue to produce most of its devices, such as iPhones and Macs, in Asia. The overseas manufacturing focus has been a contentious issue, with Trump's administration pushing for more domestic production. A Taiwanese electronics giant, Foxconn, will handle the construction of the AI servers, enhancing Apple's data center capacity across several states. Previous similar promises from Apple during different administrations have yet to fully materialize. Apple's CEO expressed optimism about American innovation in his statement, supporting this substantial investment. Historically, Apple's manufacturing has shifted slightly to countries like Vietnam and India, in response to trade tensions. The Texas plant marks a significant, albeit targeted, return to us manufacturing for Apple. The UK government faces pressure from tech companies to relax copyright laws, allowing AI systems greater access to online content. Despite the appeal, a prior proposal for a data mining exemption was not fully adopted, though consultations continue. Current laws protect creators from unauthorized copying, maintaining their rights over original works. Big Tech's approach often conflicts with these protections, reminiscent of social media's monetization of others' content. This clash threatens smaller creators more than large industries. Ministers are tempted by the promised economic benefits of tech, despite global criticism of lax regulations. Notable artists have voiced against deregulation, supporting artists' rights over their creations. A proposed amendment upholds the need for licensing agreements rather than presumed access. This situation urges the government to weigh the balance between innovation and protecting creative rights.
Activision and the development team behind Call of Duty have confirmed the utilization of generative AI content in their latest titles, Black Ops 6 and Warzone. This revelation followed player observations of AI-generated elements during the game's Merry Mayhem event. Activision remained silent despite growing player frustration over AI's presence in a full-price title abundant with microtransactions. Evidence of AI use wasn't limited to in-game content. Social media and job postings from Activision also indicated a focus on generative AI skills. Steam's recent policy change allowing AI content forced the disclosure from Activision. This shift coincides with a policy report from the US Copyright Office, stating AI-generated works can't be copyrighted unless modified by a human. Despite backlash, Activision, under Microsoft's ownership, is unlikely to abandon AI, with Microsoft investing heavily in AI technology. Xbox's announcement of a new AI tool, Muse, for game preservation underscores this commitment. Developers and gamers have voiced concerns, but major tech firms continue to push AI as gaming's future. Activision's steps signal a significant embrace of AI, with implications that could reshape the gaming industry landscape. On Tuesday, Google launched a new AI code completion tool named Gemini Code Assist for individuals, targeting developers with a free version. This tool allows developers to interact with a Google AI model in natural language to edit and review their codebase. Similar to GitHub's Copilot, Gemini Code Assist can detect bugs, complete code sections, and clarify confusing code parts. It supports various coding environments like VS Code and JetBrains through plugins. Remarkably, it offers 180,000 monthly code completions and 240 daily chat requests, surpassing the free Copilot plan caps by a significant margin. The model, based on Google's Gemini 2.0 AI, processes over 4 times more code than competitors. Google is clearly setting the stage to capture early career developers who might later opt for enterprise plans. The introduction of Gemini Code Assist for GitHub also automates bug detection in pull requests. Google's new offerings come as part of their strategy to challenge Microsoft in the developer tools sector. The company is optimistic about gaining a foothold with developers by providing high usage caps at no cost.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.